G'day, how you going? Well, there's a lot of companies out in Melbourne that are calling themselves professional at the moment, and I know some of them aren't because I've worked for some of them. Now, if you want to be professional, here's a tip on doing things professionally. Here in Australia, we have to have all electrical appliances and leads tested and tagged. Now, to be honest with you, I don't know too much about this, so I've found somebody that knows a lot more about this sort of stuff than I have. So let me introduce you to Ashley Reeves.
Yes.
We are in Ashley's little office at the moment. This is his office, and if you don't know who Ashley Reeves is, you're about to find out. You got 30 seconds, Ashley. Tell people who you are and what you do.
Oh, well, I'm a lighting tech, student. I do hiring equipment, as you can obviously see, with the abundance of gear around. And I do repairs and sales also.
Yes, I can vouch for that. I have bought stuff off Ashley and he has fixed stuff for me. And alright, let's have a look at this testing and tagging. What is it? What do we mean? What's test and tag? Tell people.
Practically, test and tag is, if you've ever looked at a lead and this little tag there, that's what it practically means. Means this lead is safe to use and to plug in. It practically covers you for any liabilities, anything that happens. Usually most people end up suing the test company because the lead is faulty or damaged. Most venues, or some venues, will require you to have a test and tag. Some venues will have to, the dates also. This has to be done by a qualified electrician with the proper licenses. No random person can just do it.
Alright, so it has to be done by a qualified electrician. Let's have a closer look at the tag. That's what the tag looks like. And I think it's got a number on it.
Yeah.
They're all individually numbered.
Mm-hmm.
And what are they looking for? When I take an extension lead to an electrician, like what's he looking for? Like what's he testing for? Just to make sure
He's just testing that there is no cuts or damages. Like on this lead, if you can see, there is obvious damage. This one's, most leads won't be as damaged. A slight nick like that, that's a write-off, that's it.
So that wouldn't pass?
That would not pass. This lead would not pass. Obviously, it's quite badly damaged.
Yep.
Has to be in perfect good condition. The lead, especially out of the back of this plug, must not be coming out of the plug. This is especially a problem with the piggyback type plugs. The sheathing sometimes comes out and exposes the cores inside. And if you can see the coloured cores inside, it's a write-off. That's it. No good. You have to bin it. That's practically simply what test and tag is.
Alright. So the reason I bring up test and tag is because I know for a fact, I know a DJ that worked at our casino, Crown Casino, didn't have his gear tested or tagged, and they basically would not let him into the venue, and he had to spend $300 to hire leads from the Crown themselves. I could be wrong about the $300. It might have been $200, but it was a lot. It was a couple of hundred. It was more than $100. So it was between $200 and $300 he had to pay to hire leads and stuff from the technicians at the Crown Casino. So it depends where you're working. If you're working at, well, especially Melbourne in the Crown Casino, I know RSL clubs, you have to have things tested and tagged. So some venues are obviously not as strict as others, but it's one of those things. You want to be professional, you got to do things professionally. Now, oh here, this will shock you. What does an electrician charge to test and tag an item?
Approximately $6 to $10 a tag, and every item must be tagged.
Okay. So if you've got a crate that looks like this, every single cord needs to be tested and tagged. Every single one. So there could be 100 leads in there. They're between $6 and $10 to test.
And especially lights, even if, like this light has a removable lead, so the light itself has to be tagged.
Good
so
point.
this combination of lead and light requires 2 tags.
Alright, so if your lead is not hardwired, you have to test the tag and the unit.
Well, the lead and the unit.
That's what I meant, yep.
And also, especially laptops, they can be, they use 3 tags, because most power packs will come apart into 2 separate leads, like, I think, yes. This power pack comes apart into 2 sections, so that one power pack will require 2 tags. And then on top of that, this console will also require a tag. So that's 3 tags.
3 tags
for this console.
Alright, I think that just about does it. Now you've met Ashley. Ashley's got a YouTube channel. What's the YouTube channel called?
Martin O'Mac 2000.
I think we'll just put the link on the side. That'll be the easiest way.
Sounds like that.
So yeah, look, if you need some help with any of this sort of stuff, just give Ashley a hoy on his YouTube channel. As you can see, he's got a serious problem here. He doesn't do things by half, and I can tell you, see that gap over there? There's usually stuff over there as well. Must be out on hire or something at the moment, is it? Alright, so he's not a fly-by-nighter. Ashley knows what he's doing, I can vouch for that. So anything to do with lighting or hiring, you can, well, like I said, I've bought some cheap stuff off you. What else can you do for people?
Repairs.
Yeah, repairs. If you want to drive all the way out to the eastern suburbs, we in the east? Southeast? Southeastern suburbs of Melbourne?
Yeah, something like that.
So there you go, this is Ashley's office. Now you know what test and tag is. Go and check your test and tag cords and leads. I think that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, test and tag.
Alright.
And also, especially, make sure they're in current. Like this one, obviously.
Out of date.
Out of date.
Well, how often do you have to get them done?
Depends on the venue, again. Some venues are classified as a building construction site. I believe the exhibition centre is classified as a construction site, so every 3 months has to be tagged. Some venues require 1 year, some 6 months. I think I've got it, yeah, I do. Yeah.
So the best bet is to check with your venue.
Check with your venue, and if you can, that's all a different type, so it varies for 5 years, 2 years, year, 6 months, and every few months, so have to check.
Alright, our time is nearly up. You know what to say, Ashley.
Practice and enjoy.